Joining us now is FEMA Administrator Deanne Criswell. Know all too well how busy you are right now and appreciate you taking the time to talk about us. Don't have to tell you about the potential magnitude of Milton. So what has FEMA done to be ready for it?
Good morning, Robin. I was just in Florida on Monday, and I had a chance to speak with Mayor Castor of Tampa, as well as Mayor Welch from St. Petersburg, to kind of hear where they were with the recovery from Helene, but what their concerns were going into Hurricane Milton. And so we are sending in additional resources to help supplement all of the stuff that Governor DeSantis has mobilized across the state. We have sent in additional search and rescue teams and assets to include airlift, high water vehicles. We're moving in commodities, food and water to be able to get into areas. We're bringing in power assessment teams so they can quickly help assess what areas and what critical infrastructure might need power restored fast. And then I've also put one of my National Incident Management Assistance teams right there in Tampa. So they are working side by side with the mayor's team so we can quickly mobilize these staged resources to help them with whatever their needs are right after the storm passes.
It is such a joint effort with so many folks. And how difficult, though, was it to plan for this storm coming on the heels of Helene just a couple of weeks ago?
Yeah, I mean, having two massive storms like this back to back certainly is not something we wanted to happen, but we've done multiple storms before. We plan for multiple scenarios like this. We have a layered approach to our staffing to make sure we can meet the needs of everybody that's still recovering from Hurricane Helene, but also make sure we have enough life-saving resources to support the state. And so we've been planning for this before it was even named as a storm and starting to move those people into the areas we anticipated what the potential could be.
Yeah, you don't get ready, you stay ready there at FEMA. We know that about you, Deanne. Now, but your own daily operations briefing points to severe staffing issues at FEMA. Is there more that you can do to assure the public that you are prepared for this storm and others?
Yeah, Robin, we have a layered approach to our staffing, and the numbers that we report in our daily operations briefing are just our disaster management staff. So we also have additional staff that aren't every day, day-to-day doing disaster-specific work, and so we bring them in and we repurpose them to come in and support the disaster response. But we also move people around from other open field offices to help support the immediate needs. But again, we're just one part of the team, Robin. We also bring in members from across the department through our surge capacity force. We also bring in the rest of the federal family to come in and support. We've done this before. We've done multiple events before. I'm not saying it's going to be easy, but we've planned for this. We've done this, and we're going to make sure nobody has needs, and we're going to keep people there to support them.
That's very reassuring. And you see in our reporting that thankfully people are evacuating, but I grew up on the Mississippi Gulf Coast, and I know there are people who think they can ride out the storm at home. So what is your message to folks that are in the storm zone?
You know, this storm is going to be like nothing they have seen before. And while you can ride out a storm and hide from the wind, you need to move away from the water. The water is what kills people, and nobody has to die from this storm. They just need to move out of the evacuation zone area into a place that it's going to be safe from the storm surge. I believe there's still time in some areas, but listen to your local officials. They're going to tell you what you still have time to do.
Deanne Criswell, thank you very much. We know you have a busy day, busy days ahead of you, and appreciate you joining us. Please take care. Thank you.